There may be times when any one of us can be considered vulnerable or find ourselves within a situation in which deems us as vulnerable. All the Safe Place scheme is asking is that you provide a temporary safe place to someone in need. All that we're asking you to do is do what you would naturally do if you saw someone in need. The person may only need some reassurance, and all that may be required is for you to make a call to someone on their behalf. If they have registered with a Safe Place scheme, they may be carrying a card with a list of contact numbers. This may be of a family member, friend or a neighbour. In some cases, you may need to make a call to the emergency services. The scheme is not for you to take the role of a police officer. All we are asking is for you to provide a temporary safe place and to support someone and reassure that that's someone in need. Walsall Police fully support and endorse the scheme and will support you in any way that we can.
A safe place is somewhere a person can go if they feel distressed, confused or in danger. The aim for a safe place is to offer them immediate support and reassurance and determine the nature of their distress. We are only asking you to do what you would naturally do to help someone in need. All you would need to do is ask them their name, try to find out the nature of their distress. Ask them if they are carrying a Safe Place card. This card will have their emergency contact numbers and may have other useful information about them. Ask them if they have a mobile phone and would they like you to make a call to someone on their behalf. This may be something that they are happy to do for themselves, but be prepared to help them make that call. You may need to determine if this requires police assistance. You can do this by calling 101 for non-emergencies or 999 for emergency assistance. During this time, you may wish to find somewhere comfortable for them to wait whilst assistance arrives. All we ask is that during this time, you try to reassure them and make that person feel at ease. As you can see, all we're asking is for you to do what you would naturally do if you saw someone in need. Towns can often be very busy places. Sometimes the hustle and bustle of our towns can be frightening, and for some this can be a very daunting experience to them. Sadly, some of our most vulnerable members of our society can often feel socially isolated and can often feel in fear of accessing their own towns and communities. As citizens, we all have a responsibility to look after each other and demonstrate compassion and social responsibility. As individuals, we can do more to support the disadvantaged and those most vulnerable, and indeed do more to help ourselves and others in creating communities that people feel safe to be a part of. Please listen to what this scheme would mean to people and help you understand why we need a safe place in our towns and communities.
Going into Walsall Town Centre for me is a really difficult experience, mainly because I have autism. That's my main one of my disabilities. Having the Safe Places scheme within Walsall would be a great help for me, mainly because I wouldn't feel so lonely. I wouldn't have to try and fight off these hordes of people that are staring and pointing the fingers. I would just be able to quite happily think, right, I can go into this shop, I can go into this business, and I'm away from the public eye, I'm away from this attention that I don't want. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. So it would be absolutely fantastic to have something like this, where I can just go and calm down and just be left to do things at my own speed in a place that understands me.
Hello, my name is Michelle Law, and a few years ago I had an incident when I was in Walsall. I went into a shop and I had my little bag stolen. It had my mobile phone in it and my money. And when I asked them to have a look on the CCTV camera, that wouldn't help me. But if there was somewhere to go, like a safe place for them to help you, then that's where I would have gone.
Safe place in Warsaw is for people to go to someone to talk to when they're going through something that's kind of hard to deal with on their own. So they're there to help them, and to basically give them guidance if they need it.
Yeah, if a young person sees a logo, to notice, stop, and it's a safe place for you to go and a safe place for other young people to go and get help and advice.
Safe Places is a scheme that is up and running within communities across our country. Here in Walsall, we want to support the good work and the benefit of what this scheme does by encouraging local businesses to join together and become a safe place.